Hello, welcome to Let's Talk Eurovision. It's a video proposed by Talkwalker, the leading company in consumer intelligence. So we have been gathering some data about Eurovision events for the past few weeks, and there are some insights and facts we'd like to share with you. Today with me, there are Constance from Paris. Hello,
Hello.
Constance. And Yann from London.
Hey guys.
And I'm Francesco, I'm speaking from Milan. So I leave the word to Constance, who will share with us some insights and data about the whole share of voice around the event.
Thank you, Francesco. So yes, on this first graph, we can see that the conversations evolved over time with peaks of mention. So first of all, at the beginning of the year, with many discussions around Italy and Spain. At the time, these two countries were running their own national contest to select their representatives. And then a bit later, in February, we see another surge of mentions related this time to Russia being banned from the contest. And more recently, conversations have shifted to the rehearsals that have now started. And maybe, Francesco, we can go into the details to see a bit what's happening and what's being said at the moment.
Sure, let's give it a look. If I can pick the right line, sorry. Okay, here we are.
Perfect. So those are the last discussions that we found online, and let's go into the main hashtags. Perfect. So what we see today is that people are talking about the different countries, about the different artists. We can see as well the hashtag The Sound of Beauty, which is the name of this edition. So a lot happening so far, a lot of different hashtags, and so yeah, conversation continues to evolve over the time. Then let's discuss maybe the share of countries. So on the second graph, we can see that Spain is leading the conversation, while usually the contest is not very popular in Spain. This year, the audience seems to be very involved, and there are a lot of discussion and mention about the artist Chanel. So I would say that that's a big difference compared to the previous editions. And another interesting insight regarding the share of countries concerns Italy. So indeed, while being the organizing country, they are not leading the discussion. So I think that's an interesting point as well.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Constance, for sharing with us these insights about the share of voice by country and language. And so let's go for the artist part, and Yann will explain us some data around the popularity of every artist.
Thanks, Francesco. Yeah, exactly. When you look at the share of voice per artist, you see that it actually shows different things. Here, it is actually Italy who's leading the conversations with a 25% share of voice, followed by the top three countries, Spain, Netherlands, and San Marino. So there are clear winners here, or leaders at least, since they have 63% of the share of voice. Remaining 22% is for actually the 30 other contestants, and only 15 for a remaining 4, which is quite impressive. There's a clear divide here. But if you look at sentiment, then here again, you get a different perspective. The top 4 is not doing too bad for themselves, but the clear leader in this category is the UK. The UK is getting a 40% positive sentiment, which is very impressive, but also is 10 point of percentage more than any other contestant this year. Greece as well, which is not even part of the top 10 for share of voice, is doing really well for themselves. And we see that countries like France, for example, has a very small negative sentiment, 2% something, which is the smallest of this entire crew for this year. But yeah, if we look then again at a different perspective, if you can just scroll down to the world map, we see different data here. In terms of geography, looking just at colors, we see a lot of dark blue, which is the color for the Netherlands, They're leading in Africa, in Southeast Asia, in North America. So you could think that they're the winner, but they're only just fifth in Europe, for example. Spain also is doing okay, especially in Latin America and South America. So we can imagine that there are some cultural similarities there, some mutual music interests. And then it's only when you look at Europe that actually the leader in share of voice is leading in this region. They get 89% of their mentions in Europe, in Western Europe. So you see that actually this sentiment and share of voice is not shared all across the world. We can see a lot of different things. So it's really interesting to look at different angles to actually understand the full picture. And that's how you go from social listening to social intelligence, by cross-referencing all sorts of data.
Awesome. It's really interesting to see the affinities and differences in an event which has such a global scope, let's say. So in light of these insights and data, I'd like to ask you a question. So Constance, who do you think will win and why?
Oh, so I think Spain has a lot of chances, but I personally like the one from the Netherlands, so I will vote for them.
Nice. How about you, Yann? Well, I think it's going to be a close race between Italy, Spain, and the Netherlands. Like the data shows, it's pretty tight. But my personal favorite is Sweden, and I think they're going to take it home this year. Oh, brilliant. As for me, I'm a bit biased, so I think Italy is going to win. Also, probably also Spain has a big chance, I guess. So thank you for following us. Thank you, Constance and Yann, for showcasing the data, and enjoy the contest. See you soon.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.